Hi wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be sharing part 5 of my driving school with you guys, and if you want to see it, then keep watching. Okay, so you're highly welcome to the part 5 of my driving school, right? At the same time is good, okay? It's just a normal experience anyone can have. I just feel like it's just for the feeling is just for a first timers. All right. So before I go further, please pardon my voice because since 2 days I've been sick due to stress, study, sleepless night. Okay. When you want to do exam, you need to study very well. So on the 4th of February, I started driving. Hey, but wait, not with the school, not yet. Because I need to pass the exam before the school can drive me, all right? So I take the risk. You guys know the feeling at the first time, like the feeling, I don't know the word to describe the feeling. The feeling is so real, like it's something emotional, all right? At the first time, I was so excited, but when it comes to the main thing, that was when the drama changed. It was fun. So on that fateful day in the afternoon, so we went for the place for the where we can start the driving. Like he was instructing me on how to use the gear, how to match the clutch. He was saying it, but I was imagining how I'm going to be driving, okay? With the zero experience that I have, I don't know how it's going to be. So I was imagining myself. I wasn't even focusing or concentrating on what he was saying. When we arrived at the place, he said, "Hey, girl, we just arrived. You have to come and practice what I've been saying to you all this while." And meanwhile, he has been saying about the clutch, the tether, the gear, the hand gear, the one you use and change the gear. He has been saying a lot of that, and that is what I have been reading in the school as well. So because of the school, I've been able to have a little experience on how it is. And when he's saying it, I use because I studied in Italy, I use the Italian names to understand it, not the English name, right? When he said it's time to come and, do. That was when the drama changed, guys. You guys will not believe it. From being happy to crying. A whole mama like me. I was crying like a baby. I was crying like an infant. I was crying like a newborn, okay? You need to see my face. You need to see how my face is. You need to see how I look. Like, you need to see how I automatically change from this to this. It wasn't fun, okay? So when I entered the driver's part, he told me for the first time before you move the car, just hold the clutch, which is the frizione. Just hold the clutch, and before when you put it in gear, then you can be removing your legs small, small, guys. It was I don't know how the word to use for it, like I put my leg, that clutch was so hard. I was trying, using all my muscle to put, he said, small, small, it's not fight, just small, small. So when I put my leg there, I forgot the instruction he said that I should, be removing my leg small, small when I put it in gear. He showed me how to do the gear. So I put the gear and removed my leg immediately, and the car did boom, boom, boom. Hey! My mind clipped, like my spirit left my body. Immediately. So when we are driving, because of the place we are driving is not that big, it's just a narrow road. I think he wants to start, instructing me on narrow road so that I'll be able to know my lane. I believe that's what he's doing, okay? Because others that I've been seeing, others they go to driving in a location where it's very big, but this one I just feel like he wants me to, when I'm walking on the road, when I'm driving on the road, he wants me to learn to drive on my lane, and I think that's basically his idea, okay, which is fine. And I even need it because if you are driving and you are not driving in your lane, it will make you to fail because that can cause accident from the car that is coming in front. But that would be nice if it's in one way, but not in two ways, okay? So that was it. It was amazing. Even in the one way, it's not even good, because if there's somebody that wants to overtake you, you are blocking the person. So I really like it. So when I started the car the second time again, I was so afraid, and he asked me to, touch the tether, which is the accelerazione. I was, afraid, because if you hold that particular one, God, like Jesus, that's gonna take you like a very far. It's very, very speed. Okay, it speeds a lot, and I was so afraid. Okay, so I was putting my leg there. I was shaking. I was shaking like, I don't know how I'm gonna describe it, but I managed. Like, I didn't let him leave the car to video me or to take me pictures, but I believe that the moment I stopped, I drive the first time, I drive 3 times. The first time was not good at all, because I was afraid. He also teach me how to, when my car is going in another direction, I have to change it, all right, to just to make sure, not with force, but just step by step, little by little, okay, to make sure I'm in a straight lane. That's what he's trying to teach me. So that was awesome. I was so excited, and the couple with the fact that the first time I drive wasn't that good. He talked. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So when I want to drive in a wrong way, I'll say, Jesus, protect me. I have 3 children. Please, Jesus, protect me. Please. Okay. So I was crying, begging him to, help me. Even when we are rolling out, because when you are going down, like when you are in Dichesa is when you are going down the hill, you don't need to give it a speed. You need to go with the friction and the gear. Your leg will be in the friction, and you put your leg in the gear. You're not going to stop final, but at least step by step. I believe that's what he taught me, though. Until I drive the second time. The second time wasn't that fun, okay? I drive from a very far place to main road, and when I was driving, I see he's asked me to stop. When he asked me to stop, I think I did a brutal stop or something like that. I stopped immediately, or maybe that wasn't, I don't know. But as my first time, I can't recall all of that, because there was no video. Yeah, even today as I'm making this video, being Sunday, I'm still going to drive. We're going to drive in, but the third time was a little bit great. Trust me, guys, if you remove fear, like, if you want to drive, just make sure that you remove fear. Don't put fear close to you, because if you put fear close to you, you won't understand what they're driving, what they're teaching you as well. When I was afraid in the first time, remember what I said? The second time, I was still afraid, but the third time when I was driving it, he just sat down, he kept quiet. I was the one doing everything. Thankfully to God that there was no car coming in front of me, because I don't know how I would have imagined if a car is coming in front of me. That third driving was amazing. I stopped crying. I stopped being afraid. I started driving by myself. He was saying, wow, you did well. You did well. You see how you're driving. You did well. I was like, that was how I behaved on my first driving. The memories, my leg was shaking. Like, I forgot to mention this, my leg was shaking. In the first one, second one, my legs were shaking, but it was shaking. I couldn't even stand up for about 5 minutes on my own, because my leg was shaking, like as if something terrible happened to me. So at least I now have the experience to drive. My problem now is the friction, which is frizione. Okay, clutch. That's my problem. Why is it my problem? Because it's very strong. It's very strong. So he said that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, I was fine with it. Yeah, let's see how this second time will go. I'll also do a video to share with you guys how I did in this second time. If I did well, like the third time. Actually, the third time is not the best, but let's see how the second time will be, whether I'm going to be afraid, whether I'm going to, but I think that as I'm saying this inside me, I'm no longer afraid, like unlike before. Okay, even my teacher was like, haven't you tried before? I said no, I haven't tried before. I was like, oh, he has a lot of work to do. So I want to, you know, surprise him when he will start, you know, teaching me how to drive. I want to show him that I know how to do all of that, and it won't be difficult, so that he will go straight in teaching me the things that are more important, right? And yeah, so that's it. That is how I started my first driving, and I'm also going for the second drive. I'll keep you guys updates in my second driving with him, and also I'll give you guys information when I'm going to the exam and when I passed. All right, so when I'm going to the exam, I'll give you guys, I will make it in one video, give you guys the update, and also let you guys know if I passed or if I failed. But I believe I'll pass, I will not fail. Failure is not my portion. I've never failed in anything. Okay, and I'll also make update you guys in so many things. Okay, my first driving with the school and so many things. I'll update you guys so that you will know how and you know what you are going to face when it comes to driving school. And here you guys, that's basically all of that. So if you really enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button right there, and also give this video a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below as your Nigerian person, as your black lady, guys. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Remain blessed and have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.